In the heart of Mecca, amidst the sweeping sands and towering hills, there arose a tale of valor and faith that would echo through the ages. This is the story of Hamzah ibn Abdul-Muttalib, a warrior whose courage reshaped the destiny of a nascent faith against formidable odds. Known as Asadullah, which translates to the Lion of Allah, his journey from a respected hunter to a legendary defender of Islam is a testament to the power of conviction and the strength of the human spirit. A man who stood with unwavering loyalty beside his nephew, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Hamzah's tale is not just one of battle and bravery, but also of profound transformation and ultimate sacrifice. Before we delve deeper into this captivating story, I invite you to join me on this and many more journeys through history. Kindly like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell to get notified when we drop another incredible video. Don't forget to comment Radiyallahu anhu to show your appreciation for Hamzah's enduring legacy. Let's dive back into the life of a true hero whose actions shaped the early days of Islam and continue to inspire millions around the world. In the bustling city of Mecca, amidst the throes of a transformative era, the message of Islam began to take root through the efforts of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and few of his followers. Yet, this new faith was met with fierce resistance and persecution from the Quraysh, the dominant tribe of Mecca, who saw the monotheistic teachings of Islam as a direct threat to their polytheistic practices and socio-economic influence. Among the Prophet's most ardent enemies was Abu Jahl, a man whose enmity towards the Muslims was profound. One day, in a public display of his contempt, Abu Jahl found the Prophet near the Kaaba, praying quietly. Seizing the opportunity to humiliate him, Abu Jahl began to verbally abuse him and then proceeded to physically harm him, an act of aggression that went unchallenged by those present, who either shared Abu Jahl's sentiments or feared retribution. This incident, however, did not go unnoticed. A slave woman witnessed the entire ordeal and later recounted the details to Hamzah ibn Abdul-Muttalib, a respected member of the Quraysh and the Prophet's uncle. At the time, Hamzah was not yet a Muslim and was renowned for his prowess as a hunter and warrior. He was returning from a hunting expedition, his bow hanging across his shoulder, when he learned of the grave insult and harm inflicted upon his nephew. Filled with rage over the disrespect shown not only to his blood relative but also to a member of the Hashemite clan, Hamzah stormed into the sanctuary of the Kaaba where Abu Jahl was holding court among his peers. In front of the assembled crowd, Hamzah struck Abu Jahl with his bow, condemning his actions and publicly shaming him for his cruelty. "Will you insult him?" Hamzah thundered. "When I am of his religion and say what he says." This declaration shocked the gathering, as Hamzah had not previously shown interest in Islam. This pivotal moment marked Hamzah's conversion to Islam, driven by his innate sense of justice and his protective instinct for his family. His acceptance of Islam bolstered the small, early community of Muslims, providing them not just with a new adherent but with a formidable defender. Hamzah's conversion also signified a turning point for the early Muslim community, providing them with a significant morale boost and a powerful ally against their persecutors. His presence was a stark reminder to the Quraysh of the growing influence and resilience of Islam. The story of Hamzah's confrontation with Abu Jahl was indeed a pivotal moment, but it wasn't the sole reason he earned the nickname the Lion of Allah. This title was bestowed upon him more broadly due to his overall valor, bravery, and his formidable prowess in battles defending the early and seemingly powerless Muslim community. Hamzah's nickname Asadullah, which translates to the Lion of Allah, was largely attributed to his heroic performances in battles such as Badr, where he was a key figure in the Muslim victory. Following the dramatic confrontation with Abu Jahl at the Kaaba, Hamzah ibn Abdul-Muttalib's reputation within both the Meccan community and the small Muslim group began to transform significantly. His defense of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, not only marked his public declaration of faith but also established him as a formidable force within the early Islamic community. As Islam began to spread, the challenges and threats from the Quraysh increased. In these testing times, Hamzah's role as a defender and warrior became more pronounced. His valor was particularly evident during the Battle of Badr, the first major military encounter between the Muslims and the Quraysh. This battle took place in 624 CE, about 2 years after Hamzah's conversion to Islam. During the Battle of Badr, Hamzah distinguished himself as a fierce and courageous warrior. The Muslims were significantly outnumbered, facing a well-equipped army of Quraysh. Despite the odds, Hamzah's combat skills and bravery were pivotal in the unexpected victory of the Muslim forces. He was instrumental in breaking through enemy lines and inflicted significant casualties on the Quraysh leaders, striking fear into the hearts of his opponents. It was his exemplary bravery, leadership, and unwavering dedication during such critical battles that earned him the nickname Asadullah, which translates to the Lion of Allah. This title reflected not just his physical strength and martial prowess, but also his noble qualities of courage, loyalty, and honor, which resonated deeply with his peers and the followers of Islam. Hamzah's actions in battle were emblematic of his protective nature over the Prophet and his commitment to the cause of Islam. His fearless demeanor in the face of overwhelming odds and his ability to inspire those around him solidified his standing as one of the most revered figures in Islamic history. Each display of bravery and leadership in battle reaffirmed his nickname, making the Lion of Allah a symbol of heroism and valor in the early Islamic narrative. Tragically, Hamzah's life was cut short at the Battle of Uhud in 625 CE, where he was martyred. His death was a profound loss to the Muslim community and the Prophet, who deeply mourned his beloved uncle. Despite his martyrdom, Hamzah's legacy as the Lion of Allah continued to inspire generations, embodying the spirit of resilience and bravery that is central to the Muslim faith. Radiyallahu anhu.